What's good, YouTube? AMESL25 is here. Not doing a pickup today. This is actually going to be a response video to my man Jstar and also to the homie Splash Kicks, who followed up with the video in a response to Jstar's video from last night. So we'll get into this. I'm keeping the whole outdoors theme going. I know people probably did it for other reasons, but I figured, hey, you know what? First two vids are outdoors. I'm going to keep it going. We're going to keep it outside, keep it chill. It's nice out today. So we'll keep it rolling like that. So I'm not going to go in order of Jstar's his video talking about how he did his breakdown of the haters and the hype and everything. I'm going to jump around a bit, but we're going to just talk about it from my point of view. And evolving and everything like that, progression. So let's all talk about progression. Progression, evolving. You watch certain videos. I mean, even myself, I noticed how I started doing videos and I was just behind the camera. Then I bought myself out. You're evolving. Then I started doing editing. You start learning to change things. I changed up cameras. A lot of people are starting to do that. A lot of people have done it already who have great editing tools. That's all part of evolving. If people get complacent, they get stagnant all the time, and I hear people hating on, oh, you're doing HD videos now, or you're not doing HD. We're not here because we're doing HD videos. We're here because we're bringing you a shoe. It's about reviews. It's about sharing what you got with the community or helping others out. And let's keep it real. If you get a hype shoe, from the ones who get the shoes early, they can do the in-depth reviews, and then it makes you like, okay, do I really want to cop this kick or not? You know what I mean? If you cop it on release day and it's a hype shoe, by the time you bring your review out, it doesn't make a difference whether you do an in-depth review of the shoe and you break down every element and aspect of the shoe, because they're sold out anyhow. So, some people are just like, yeah, I got this, and then the video's done. I like to do a review on a video, but spice it up a bit. It's evolving, in my opinion. I'm a jokester. I like to have fun. I definitely got a serious side. From evolving, I was in corporate America for 12 to 13 years. I branched off last year and started my own business. So, I'm not a complacent person. I love change. It's great. So that's why I looked at a bunch of videos for a long time, and it was kind of like the dry eye guy almost. And here's this, here's that, which is awesome. It's cool. I love it. And I do the same thing. But you know what? I evolved let me put some of my personality into the videos. So I might have a little intro with something crazy, something just off the wall, but it's just who I am. I'm keeping it real, and that's just what I like to do. It kind of lightens things up. You know what? It makes me feel good that, like Jstar said, when he started noticing he had subscribers, he's like, whoa, that's how I feel. And that's another element of his video he talked about. When you have subscribers, like, how does that make you feel, and what do you feel you do for them? I'm excited that I actually have people following the videos and people commenting on the videos, because as far as the YouTube world, I'm nothing. You know what I mean? I'm somebody to me. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, on YouTube, I'm not. But getting the exposure and people actually following you, I think it's awesome. I love it. I get people who reach out to me on PMs and everything, and it's a great way to network. I'm not gonna lie. When I did my SneakerCon video, I met those two characters who I said characters because they were cool people. But them two cats who I had filmed in the beginning when I first got into Manhattan, I still keep in touch with them guys now. I met Zaya X out there. He's mad chill. He's a YouTube monster, and we still converse. Like, that's what I love. That's what it's about, and I'm all for that. I love it. So like I said, I like bringing a little bit different aspect into the videos. To me, that's a little bit of evolving from the everyday norm. I told you I'm going to jump around, so I'm just trying to jump around. Trying to keep my thoughts together, but I shoot straight from the hip. It's not anything versed. It's all freestyle. So, but hype. There's hype in everything. I'm a bass angler. I got a few sponsors, and I'm not hyping myself up. It sounds like it, but what I meaning and why I'm telling you this is because there's all types of bass magazines that hype up new lures, new inventions, new tactics, new techniques. There's hype on everything, no matter what you do in life. Twitter should just be called hype beasting. You beast every time you tweet. Every 2 seconds, someone's like, yo, check this shoe out. Look at this. Oh, this is dropping. If some people might call it hyping, I mean, it is hype. It's hype. But it's also like keeping you informed. You know what I mean? Like you want to know like when something's going to come out, and then you have the option to say yes or no. But then you got those people who keep retweeting, or they keep posting this and that, and then they're hyping and hyping and hyping, and then, you know, unfortunately that's the element of the sneaker game now, or the sneaker culture. That's another thing, you know, the difference between culture and game. I'm kind of up in the air about, I mean, I think the culture is like the community all together. You know, I used to say the sneaker game a lot, and it's still a game to me. It's still not a game like, haha, it's games, but it's a game. It's like part of your game, which was, you know, a word used long before swag. You know, oh, that's my swag. The game, that was a, you know, that's his game. That's how I take it. But it's definitely a culture for the ones who really have the passion and the love for copping kicks. You know what I mean? I love buying kicks ever since I was a kid. When I can get them, I would get them. I couldn't get them. Financially, everybody can't get everything. You know what I mean? And who cares? If you get what you really want, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Just to take a little bit of break away from talking about that, as far as keep going with this video, but my man Splash Kicks, right? You see how his response video, how he threw in a couple kicks. I love this dude, the way he brings his videos, because he cops what he likes, and him and I, we see eye to eye on that. We, you know, that's how we met. I showed a kick. You weren't finding videos on certain kicks that I posted up. He found them because he does the same thing, and it was cool. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. I love the 4s. The Jordan 4s are my favorite. It isn't just so much that it's a Jordan. It's because I love the silhouette of the shoe. People are complaining, oh, you know, I want Nike Air on the back, but they don't do, all they got is a Jumpman logo. You know what? Just like my man Splash Kicks did, I'm going to bring y'all 2 shoes. Look. That's not a Jordan 4. That's a Condor. You want Nike Air on the back? It's right there. Nike on the bottom. It's not a Jumpman. I love the silhouette of the shoe. That's why I copped it. And these, I mean, they're starting to yellow. These are old. And they're so nice, I copped them twice. These are old. I've had these. I've had these for years. The Condors are awesome. But I ain't gonna steal my man's, you know, his whole swag, but I just wanted to show you him and I are on the same page when it comes to copping what you like. And there's tons of other people that are out there like that as well. So I'm definitely digging that. I know we touched on the whole hype thing. We touched on the complacency and you know, evolving, which is cool. And YouTube, followers, you know, I think that's awesome as well. I try to, like I said, I try to bring something special to the table and something a little bit different. I want people to learn, but that's why, yeah, if there's a shoe that's hyped up, it might be something that I need personally for my collection. Like I said, I couldn't always afford to get, you know, the shoes from some of the older packs that came out, or like 2002 releases. I couldn't afford them. I can now, so I'm happy. I grew up in that era when Jordan played, when Barkley played, when Pippen played. So this is something that's nostalgic for me to do. But I have always loved buying kicks since I was a kid. Look at my videos. Yeah, I got hype shoes on there. I know I'm going to get tons of views on it. No, I'll take that back. I didn't know at first, but now that I'm seeing how the whole YouTube thing works, I see I get tons of views on the hype shoes. And maybe not so many on other shoes, but I'm noticing that the other shoes that I may bring, like the Derrick Rose 2.0s or the 2.5s, or, you know, I picked up a pair of shoes, some Lance Armstrongs. Like, I'm starting to notice that those views starting to climb. Because it's not all about the hype stuff. It's what I like. That's what I bought, what I like. I did a video on 6.0s. I mean, cats really aren't rocking 6.0s. SBs, yeah, people still rock SBs. I love them. They're comfortable. To me, they're dunks. And I love the dunk style. Excuse me, I don't do videos on every shoe I got, but I bring something different. I feel that it's evolving in my own aspect, because I'm not going to say, let me just show this hype shoe just to get tons of views. I want to actually bring something else to the table, showing this is what I like. You know, those shoes, and they go back, because I know I'm jumping and I apologize, but going back to what I said about the hype shoes, where when they come out, they're gone. So if you do an in-depth review, it doesn't matter. You can't help someone go and purchase that shoe, at least not at retail. You know, they might get it from a reseller. But other shoes that I may bring, they might be sitting on the shelves now. And people are like, yo, you know what? I forgot about them, or I didn't even see those. Those are sick. You know what? My man broke it down, because if you notice, a lot of times in those videos with shoes that aren't hype, I'll do a more in-depth review. That's to help people say, you know what? That shoe's hot. I mean, I can ramble for days. I'm a talker, but I'm not going to keep going all crazy. But like I said, I wanted to do a response videos, my first one, and I definitely digging what Jstar was saying. I'm feeling the movement, like I said before. Jumpman Bostic, I love those videos, and you know, I forgot to mention a couple others. J Paint, you know, I'm feeling them, and I wanted to do a response video. But then there's cats out there that I think feel the same way. Crispy Cole, he's mad funny. He's wild, you know, behind the camera doing his thing. You know, he brings a different element to YouTube, and I think, you know, we needed something like that. Mr. Fomer Simpson, you know, that dude, he's mad funny. You know what I mean? So that's why, that's the evolving part of doing the videos that I think that YouTube needs, or at least in my opinion, that's what I like. But anyhow, that was it. Sorry I'm long-winded. Hope I touched on a few topics. Well, I did, but you know, I hope you guys can relate. If not, just comment. Let me know what y'all think. All right, YouTube? Peace.
Yo.